Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? And I just remembered that I actually need my computer for this. Oops, just a second. In the meantime, Theo will entertain you. Theo, entertain the nice people, okay? Yeah? Are you being cute, Theo? Oh, wow, you just leapt pretty high. Yeah, they just leapt pretty high. All right. So today, what are we going to be doing? We are going to be signing some things. Yes, we are. We're going to be signing some stuff from Helluva Boss. And we're also going to be signing some Matilda things. And also, somebody said Matilda Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix. Well, I guess there's the new Matilda, which is going to be on Netflix. But that's different. I'm not taking part in that. I wish them all the best and everything, but yeah, hello. There's some people in here I know. And yes, that is Theo. He is an adorable cat. I hope he doesn't jump down right now because I have tea right here, and that would be a little bit dangerous for him to get into. So yes, Theo is adorable. He is very, very sweet, very, very cute. Melrose Place fan. Oh my gosh, that is a deep cut. I love that. Yeah, it is Melrose Place. I was very lucky to be on Melrose Place. Let's be real. That was a super fun show to be on. And yeah, it was really fun. Everybody on Melrose Place was great. Everybody on Melrose Place was just fantastic to work with. Just the nicest people. And am I signing any Mrs. Doubtfire posters? I don't think I have any Mrs. Doubtfire stuff today, but if you want it, you can request it, and Streamily might very well provide. Let me move some things around really quick. Here is, let me turn the light back on so you can see me better. I love this corner of my home, but it can get a little dark over here. So let's see if we can turn some other things on, move some other things around. You would think that I know how to do this stuff by now because like my dad is an electronics engineer, but there's still a learning curve, you know, every single time. Kind of frustrating, right? The airport scene was sad but good. Yeah, I feel very lucky to have been in Melrose Place. It was very, very cool. Very, very fun to be in. So, let's see. You turned me gay. Thank you. Surprisingly, that's not the first time I've heard that before. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can get my other. If I move some things around, I might be able to do this. I'm sorry. I probably should have just moved this stuff around beforehand. But I was actually in I was listening to an audiobook called The Dark Forest, which it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. And I was completely absorbed in that. Couldn't focus on anything else. And then I was like, oh shoot, it's time. So, I had to go. Did you notice that you were better known in Brazil by the name Matilda? I think I'm better known by the name Matilda everywhere. Literally everywhere. And yeah, Brazil, so many fans from Brazil. It's really nice. And no, I've never been to Brazil. I would love to come to Brazil, but you know, have I seen Mrs. Doubtfire on Broadway? No, I wanted to, but I didn't get to. So many times I would try to go there and I would try to go to visit New York, but then like somebody close to me would have COVID, so I wouldn't be able to go or something like that. Love your book. Thank you so much. I'm so glad people read my book. You can actually get this Danny DeVito shirt and this book at superyaki.com. That's YAKI. I absolutely love them. They are so fantastic and such nice people. So Theo is very cute. He will be making another appearance, I'm very sure. And so will probably several of my other kitties. I have 2 other kitties. Technically, my sister has one. They will all be making appearances, I'm very sure. So just a second. Let me figure out if I can plug some stuff in over here. And then let's see if that works. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I feel like I probably should have, like I said, I should have sorted this before, but I was super absorbed in a book right now. And I just got to like one of the most terrifying parts. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to be letting anybody in the video this time. Do you remember everything about the time you were recording to Matilda? I remember a lot. I was old enough that I remember a lot from that time. I had a very, very fun time filming that movie. So, all right, here we go. Hopefully I don't have any okay, hold on. Let me go to Streamily and then we can go ahead and get started. Where am I from? I am from Burbank, California, which is also, The Dark Forest is the book I'm reading. Absolutely terrifying. Do you have a Goodreads account? I don't, because I feel like every time I don't understand Goodreads, because if you're an author and you're on Goodreads, people will tell you that they hated your book. And I'm just like, I don't need to see that. Like if people don't like my book, that's fine. It just wasn't for them, but I don't need to hear that. And so that's what I kind of don't understand about Goodreads is it's so mean. And it feels very passive aggressive to me to be like, oh, here's the author. The author's going to see this. I'm going to say I hated your book, but like not to your face. And somebody said, how did your cameo in Broad City come about? I watched the show. I loved it. And I followed Abby and she said to me, everybody says you should have been Miss Honey in next movie. Honestly, if I'm going to play a teacher character now, it's probably going to be one a bit more like Miss Mayberry. I don't quite have the voice and I'm not that type. There's such a thing as a type in acting. I'm not really the type to be playing Miss Honey. Have you ever tried meditation, Mara? Yes, actually I have. I did it when I was a kid, which is a very LA thing to say, but also I do it now. And I have bad ADHD brain, so it's very, very hard for me to focus. So usually what I do is I will chant words or affirmations or positive things to myself, and it really helps. Like it feels a little corny at first, but I highly recommend doing if you have trouble just sitting and being still, try to focus on words, and that can help you. You can say them in your mind, you can say them out loud, and if you're like a religious spiritual person, they can be, religious spiritual words. You can pray to, God, you can meditate on certain things, or you can just say like today I will have a nice day or something like that, and you just try to, or just think about like the things that you're really happy for, and you just focus on that, and it feels very good. Are you and Lavender still friends? Yes, we are. Kiami is wonderful. Kiami is an absolute star. She should be famous, like more famous than she is. She is so cool, so talented. I love her. Danny DeVito is a very kind, lovely person as well. He's just fantastic, and they're really wonderful. Yeah, and here's Theo again. What's my favorite book? How are you recognized on the street? I'm not recognized that much on the street anymore, but it's funny because yesterday or 2 days ago, my sister and I were in a theater, and I put my mask on. I put a mask on when we first went inside, and I was recognized while I was wearing a mask. I think there was a mask requirement there, and I was recognized while I was wearing a mask. And I was seeing a movie, and I couldn't believe it. And there was a woman and her daughter. Her daughter was named Camila. She was so sweet, and she gave me a big hug and told me she was a big fan of Matilda. I absolutely loved that. So funny. Yeah. So there's Theo. Yes, Theo is a very, very sweet boy. He is very loving, very sweet. All right, and I am signing live. So let's see. Let's go this. No, please don't throw me and Lavender into the chokey. Also, we know how to get. The cat is a paid actor. He actually was in a Clickhole video once. Did I see Mrs. Doubtfire on Broadway? No, I didn't get to. So, wow, Balloon Farm. There's some really, Balloon Farm, Make-A-Wish. There's a lot of deep cuts here today. Do I have a favorite rapper? I mean, Kendrick Lamar is wonderful. He's a genius. I also love a lot of like early 90s rap, like Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I really like his stuff. I think it's really funny. I mean, there's so many. Am I going to be acting anymore? I mean, I do act. I do voiceover, and I do audiobooks, and I've got a voice. Do you marry me? We hardly know each other. All right. Have I met Zelda Williams? I have, and she is wonderful. So this one is for Shanette. Shanette, this is for you. You say you wanted a special message from Ms. Mayberry herself. So I am going to put, here, let me put this over here. Hopefully Theo will not knock it down. I don't trust him not to do that, but you know. Here we go. Let's see. To Shanette, do you want to be part of this too? If I mess this up, Theo, that's on you. Shanette, I'm going to say, do your times tables. Or else. There we go. All right, please don't sit down on my photos. Come on, that's not nice. What if a fan is allergic to cats? All right, there we are. Here we go, Shanette. Can I have one of Matilda? Yes, you can. Just go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson and you can do that. Go to streamily.com. Let me actually go ahead and put that in the chat. Streamily has been wonderful. Let's see. They are an absolutely wonderful, like just great people to work with. Would you do a meet and greet in Shreveport? Yes, you order from Streamily. Go there and you can do that. Do I still talk to Elizabeth Perkins and Dylan McDermott? Yes, I do. Okay, let's see. Here is just a Mrs. Mayberry. Somebody just wants it. All right, hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. And that is okay. Here we're gonna do a little what is my favorite place in the UK? Let's see. I really like I mean, I love London, of course. I have so many, I really loved going to Scotland too. I love that so much. The Isle of Man, somebody just mentioned the Isle of Man. What was my favorite memory while on the Isle of Man? Honestly, it was just so beautiful there. It was so beautiful that it was really hard for me to not just love the whole place. So this is gonna be for Rachel Matheson. To Rachel, never lose your magic. What a sweet thing to ask to say. Love, Mara. So sometimes I sign things very fast and people are like, wow, you sign things very fast. And I'm like, yeah, I had lots of practice. Let's see. Do you watch, maybe, have you ever suffered bullying? Unfortunately, yeah. Am I a cat person or a dog person? I absolutely love both. But I have cats. And let's see, who else do we have here? Yes, we've got this one. Do Matilda Part 2. Unfortunately, that is not up to me. So this one is for Dan Conley. And I think I might just spelled his name wrong. So unfortunately, I am going to need to have another one. So this is for Dan Conley. Love, Mara Wilson. Rip Torn. Yes, working with Rip Torn and Balloon Farm was very cool. I feel like probably people, how often do you visit libraries? I visit libraries a lot, actually, and it's especially good to take small children to the libraries. I think that's very good. I also have the library app called Libby, which is wonderful. I get a lot of audiobooks from there, especially. It's super great. Let's see, some of my favorite music. I love The Kinks, the old 97s. I love Outkast. I love Martha and the Vandellas. I love, who else do I love? I love Power Pop. I love Motown. I love Motown so much. And do I think that Matilda would have had a Carrie moment in high school? No, because she was loved. She had a family that loved her. She had Miss Honey, who absolutely loved her. And the site you go to, again, is streamily.com. slash Mara Wilson. Here we go. So yes, okay, and I'm going to sign this one now, which is, this is for Maya, which is such a pretty name. I love that name. And I'm going to write what the tagline to the original movie of Matilda was, which was "Somewhere inside all of us is the power to change the world." Here we go. Actually, let me see. Is that Mr. Rogers behind me? Yes, it is. It is Mr. Rogers behind. Okay. Okay, you need to get down because you just chewed one of my pictures, which is not okay. Yeah, sorry, having technical difficulties. You try to do things very well, and what happens? Then cats happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in an envelope when they are done because... yeah, that was, my kitty started attacking one of them. This is what happens when you go live, folks. This is what happens when you go live. All right, let me see. Here is, let me see if I can use this pen instead, or maybe if there is another one in here. I think there was a shinier one. Anyway, let's see. Very sorry about this, Rachel. Yes, I'm not left-handed. I am right-handed, but there is a strange kind of thing. My cat is like, give me attention right now. He absolutely is. Someone says, I'll take the damaged one for free. Again, I don't have say over that. What is the best film you have been in? I don't know, actually. I mean... I think that my favorite one to watch is probably Matilda, but I don't really watch my own movies unless somebody else puts them on because I get kind of nervous and anxious and I judge myself and so I think it's probably better for me not to watch it because, you know, it makes me a little nervous, a little uncomfortable. And, you know, and I feel a little like self-absorbed. This is Freya. She's the one being the brat. But she's also lovely. She actually got out earlier today, but she was a complete wimp about it and got very scared and came right back in. So, yeah. Was I ever a fan of Lizzie McGuire? I think I was a little bit too old for Lizzie McGuire. So, and will I save the live? Yes, this will be saved live. Also, guys, remember to go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson. You can go there and yeah, we will be signing some more stuff later on, maybe next week, maybe with some friends. What was it like playing Puck in Midsummer Night's Dream? Wow, that's another real deep cut. Super fun. One of the most fun parts that I have ever played. I absolutely loved playing Puck. I think, how old was I at the time? I was maybe 16, 17, super, super fun. Why did you leave the industry? I mean, I kind of did, I kind of didn't, kind of still have a foot in the door there. Why don't you read my book and find out? So, yes. Let's see. If this one works a little bit better. It kind of works. I don't know. I might need to get another one. You guys are all asking, do I still talk to all these people? Yeah, of course I do. I talk to Matt and Lisa. I just saw them at a convention the other day. Let's see. I loved your book. I suffer from anxiety. Well, I'm sorry you also suffer from anxiety, but I'm very glad that my book was able to help you. Really, that's the most that I can ask, I think. The most that really anybody can ask is that, you know, their book means something to you. So, all right. That Sharpie wasn't working. I am going to need to buy more Sharpies next time. So let me see if I can find another one over here. If not, unfortunately, I think that I might just have to go with this previous one. Let's see. Okay. Saludos desde Mexico. Muchas gracias. I am all right, so what was it like working with Robin? Wonderful. He was like a wonderful father figure type. He's just the absolute nicest, the absolute kindest. She's gutted you're not in the new Matilda movie. Well, I'm a grown-up now, unfortunately. And so I think that, you know, there isn't really a part for me in the new Matilda, because it's for kids, and somewhere inside all of us is the power to change the world. I do really love that. I do really love that. There has been a learning curve here signing these new ones. But yeah, this has been fun. What am I going to say? So that is for you, Maya. Can people still request autographs on your website even when you're not live? A lot of people are saying, please say my name out loud. A lot of times you don't have a name. Did I ever get to hold one of the engine models when I was in Thomas and Magic Railroad? No, but I did get to be inside a giant model of Thomas the Tank Engine, which was super cool. And they would shake it back and forth. Have I seen Matilda on Broadway? Yes, I have. I saw it on Broadway a couple years ago. And yes, the new Matilda is based on the musical, so it's not based on our interpretation. It's going to be a different interpretation of it. But yeah, that's it's going to be a little bit different. Can you do the Matilda smile? I don't know. Can I? I mean, I'm still the same person, right? I didn't know there was a Matilda smile. Dan Conley, I just signed your thing, and when I am done, you guys, you can go back to and watch this all again. It's probably going to be a little bit embarrassing for me to watch because it's there's a lot of technical difficulties, but we figured. I don't know all the words to How the Moon Must Feel, but that is a very pretty song, isn't it? I remember my sister got the soundtrack and wouldn't stop listening to that song after. All right, this is going to be for Erin. Hello, Erin. That is a very large mug. It is, isn't it? It's a very big mug. I mean, I don't collect mugs, but I drink so much. How long can you request a signing? You can request a signing if you go to Streamily.com. Streamily.com/Matilda. Let's see. How can I do to obtain this picture of you when you recorded Matilda movie? You can do it by going to Streamily.com/Mara Wilson. That's how you can do that. All right, to Erin Loveland. What a cool name. There we go. Erin Loveland. Let's see. What did I think of Doug Lennox's P.T. Boomer? He was very fun to work with. Very nice guy. All right. Okay, other questions. Let's see. Are you excited for Liverpool? Yes, I am. I cannot wait to go to Liverpool. I have some friends from there. It's super fun. Yeah, would I consider doing a cameo in the next Matilda? Again, that's not really up to me, you know? They get to decide that. Have you seen Hadestown? I love Hadestown. Don't get me started on Hadestown. I will go on and on about how much I love it. One of my favorite musicals. Just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do you like Italian cuisine? I mean, who doesn't? It's like the best food ever. Let's see. Do people ask you for autographs at your day job? Not really, because they know me. I mean, every now and then they'll be like, oh, so-and-so is a fan of mine. At the different day jobs I've had, you know, usually people are pretty cool about it. I feel like they kind of figure out, like, there's like the Mara that they know, and then there's the Mara that everybody else knows. Do you like Morocco people? I mean, I've never been to Morocco. I would love to go there. Let's see. And this is also for Dan Conley. Hello. And that is going to be 126. Let's put that one in here. And then let's see what else we have here. We have Michelle Wales is going to get this one. Here we go. Let's see. I feel like I should just put in here, yes, I do still keep in touch with the people from Matilda, because that's here. What day jobs have you had? I've worked a lot with children. I worked in schools for so many years. And I do still work with kids today. And I do a couple of other things. The thing is, like, I have a lot of jobs. And I also do a lot of, you know, stuff with voiceover and stuff with writing. And so I do a lot of freelance stuff there. It's kind of a little bit all over the place. Will I be coming to Scotland? Actually, yes, I will be. I will be coming to Edinburgh. So excited. Never been there before. Heard it's beautiful. Yes, let's go. Okay, other questions. Are you ever coming to Australia? I've been to Australia, guys. I've been there. It was absolutely wonderful. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Here is one for somebody named Matilda. I love that. I love when girls named Matilda get this. This one is for someone named Matilda, which I absolutely love. Are you coming to Germany? Find some way to invite me there, and I will. I will. Come to Ireland? I also want to come to Ireland. This is the thing. I do a lot of conventions. So if you know of a convention in your town, say in Germany, say in Ireland, say places like that, you can go there or you can talk to the conventions and request me. And then maybe they will contact my agent or my manager and do that. What do I think about Muslim people? I think they're wonderful. I think that that's a very broad question, but yeah, I think they're great. Do I like Matilda father? Yes, Danny DeVito, who played it, he was a wonderful guy. So here we go. Let's see, other questions. Ever been on Splash Mountain at Disney World or Disneyland? Yes, I do not like it. I do not like, I don't like those rides. I'm sorry. I don't like being I don't like sudden drops. They scare me too much. I'm not big on roller coasters, and I'm not big on flume rides. All right. Oh, this is a great one. I've never asked, did you have any idea of the legends you were working with? Not really, actually. Let's see. Can you, Lisa, Matt, come to AwesomeCon 2023 in Washington, D.C.? Why don't you contact them and request us and see what happens? Which Mrs. Doubtfire co-stars have you been closest friends with these days? I mean, Matt and Lisa are my siblings. You know, they really are. Lisa and I still talk all the time. Absolutely love them. Can you speak in Spanish? Un poquito. ¿Dónde está mis gatitos? Allí, on the table. Can you say my name? William, I think is your name. All right, let's see. This is for Tamar. I love that name, and not only because it is very close to my name. My name is actually, it comes from Tamar in the thing. I worry that you will burn out from so many jobs, Mara. I'm fine. I can handle it, but thank you. And they wanted me to say, your car is about to run a stop sign, which is also a Matilda deep cut. All right. There we go, Tamar. Any rules you've seen that would get you back into blockbusters? Not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really that type to do blockbusters, actually. There are a lot of really great blockbuster stars out there who I think kind of do that stuff a little bit better than I do. When am I going to be doing meet and greets in the UK? Look up a con coming up in Liverpool. And yeah, do that. And I will be in Liverpool this fall, this autumn, to do it. Let's see. Okay, so that was for Tamar. Who do we have next? We have Joel. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have gold Sharpie, so I might need to skip this one for now, unfortunately. So Joel, I'm very sorry. You also have the same name as my brother. I'm going to have to do that one at another time when I have some gold Sharpies. This one is for Shelby Lou. Here we go. Do I ever watch other language versions of the movies you've made? I have watched the dub version of Miracle on 34th Street in, I'm not sure what the word is, the Spanish that they speak in Spain, not Catalan, like actual Spanish there. It was really funny. The voice sounded so different than my voice, but she was so cute. Let's see. This is for Shelby Lou. All right, Shelby Lou, 142. If you like my shirt, you can get it at superyaki.com. And also, if you like the things that I am signing and you would like some for yourself, you can go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson. Okay, this one is for Simone. Let's see. Here we go, Simone. You are very pretty. Thank you. I'm also covered in cat hair. You're going to sleep, but you are sweet, but I'm going to sleep. Oh, Brno, I've been there actually, in the Czech Republic. Beautiful place. And yeah, so good night. I forget how to say good night in, I think it's Dobrý den is good day in Czech. I forget how to say good night. So I will say good night in English. Hope that you can understand that. Britt Allcraft was wonderful to work with. Have you ever seen Friday, the movie Friday? No, I actually haven't, but I have heard it's very funny. Let's see. This is for Eva McIntosh. Happy 3rd birthday. Wow. That is a baby. Hopefully she will appreciate it when she gets a little bit older. I haven't watched Drag Race, but I have met Katya and she was wonderful. And Jinx Monsoon also works on Helluva Boss, so obviously I might be a little bit biased towards them. All right. Let's see, more questions. Do I do short films? I haven't, but that's not to say that I wouldn't. Ever meet Dakota Fanning? No, I kind of wish that I had, because she's a really great actress. Favorite scene to film in Matilda? Let's see. The montage stuff at the end was very, very fun. And also, I think, let's see, probably the scene where we chased Miss Trunchbull out of the school was very, 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 very fun. That one was very fun to make, yes. All right, this is for Alice, spelled with a Y. Which is a great name. I read a book growing up that I really, really liked. I really liked where the character's name was Alice in it. Have you ever been to Egypt? No, I haven't. Your cat is named Jinx after Jinx Monsoon. That's so funny. I like Miss Doubtfire where you were at the pool. That was probably my favorite scene to film there. If I buy a photo now, will you be doing this on live? Possibly. If we might keep adding things, but yeah, possibly. So, okay, this is for Chrissy. And she wants me to write Miss Honey for Life. Oh, you're going to name your baby Matilda if it's a girl? I love that. I absolutely love that. If I don't get to your picture now, then I am going to do it at another time, but I will be doing more of these in the future. And, oh, that's my kitty Freya, who is a disaster sometimes. She is wild and weird, and I absolutely love her. So this is for Chrissy, Miss Honey for Life, which is a great thing to request me to say. Absolutely love that. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. This is for you, Chrissy. All right. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to skip some of these because I'm going to be doing, getting some more Sharpies soon that will show up a little bit better on some of them. So I might need to skip some of these and do them at another time. Here's another Miss Mayberry. Here we go. So, and this isn't for anybody. Or no, it's not asked to be personalized. So I'm just going to, put that in here. Hey Mara, can't wait to meet you in Liverpool. I can't wait to meet you in Liverpool. Very excited to go to Liverpool. Interesting, like city with a huge music history, not even just the Beatles. What's it like to be a part of so many people's childhoods? I don't even know. I don't really understand. Honestly, sometimes it's too much for me. Have I met Anna Kendrick? No, I have not. What was it like with working with Sir Richard Attenborough? He seemed like such a lovely bloke. He was a lovely bloke. All right, this is to Kelly, who is Hell of a Daughter. What a sweet thing to say. Did I know Pam Ferris was in Harry Potter? She was. She was also in Children of Men, which, funnily enough, is where my cat Theo got his name. Am I a sneakerhead? No, I'm not. I'd rather be barefoot. James the Third. I love you, James the Third. James the Third is in Astronomy Club, which is on Netflix. So funny. I love their show. Bring it back, Netflix. Bring it back. That and Babysitter's Club. All right, this is for James the Third. There we go. All right, so let's see. So this is for Merle. All right, to Merle. And who else do we have? This is for Ashton. Hi, Ashton. A lot of people talking about having the VHS of Matilda. Can you do a meet and greet in Shreveport? Again, guys, I don't really choose where I get to go. You kind of have to contact certain conventions near you, request me, contact bookstores, ask if I can do signings at a bookstore there, something like that. Because I don't really choose where I get to go. Oh, somebody's saying butterscotch clouds, a tangerine, and a side order of ham. I also love Prince. So I'm very glad that somebody put that out. This is for Ashton. Can you send me your autograph, please? Well, if you go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson, then you will be able to get mine. So let me, again, put this in the chat. There we go. Let me go ahead and pin that. Let's see. And somebody said, doing a Matilda rewatch and review, and if you see it, would appreciate a comment. Everybody go watch that Matilda review. I love that it's called, oh, look, another effing horror page. That is very funny. All right, that was for Ashton. This is for Cassie. Oh no, I don't have the pen for this one, so I'm gonna skip and do that one later. All right, here we go. This is for Lauren. I know so many people named Lauren. I have so many Laurens, and Lauren with a Y, and Lauren with an E, and a Lori, and a Laura. I have so many. All right, let's see. To Lauren, love, Mara Wilson. Here we go. You can hear my kitty, Thea, or not Theo, sorry, that's Freya in the background. You could probably also hear Theo in the background as well. Freya will probably make another appearance at some point. This is for Emily, who spells her name with 2 E's. I have a friend, oh no, actually my friend spelled it Emily I-E. Still very cute though. Here we go. Let's see. This is for Toby. Hi, Toby. I wonder if you're the same Toby that I sometimes sometimes talk to on Instagram. If it is, hello, Toby. Now I'm gonna have starfish and coffee stuck in my hand. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi, Toby. Good to see you. Thank you for being a fan and for being your wonderful self. There we go. All right. This is for Victor Julian, or maybe Victor Julian. Victor. Okay, it's Victor Julian. So yeah, probably Victor Julian. Oh my gosh, Theo. Yep, that's Theo being a lunatic. Creepy please, Mara. Hello, Miranda. Was there an actual newt in the cup that spilled on Trunchbull? Yes, there was. We needed an animal handler for that, if you can believe it. It was very cool. Kiami fell in love. She thought it was the cutest thing in the world. And I didn't think it was that cute at first, but the more time I spent with it, actually, the more time I was like, okay, this is actually kind of adorable. Kids love animals, you know? They really do. What a jump. Yeah, Theo scared me, I think, a little bit with that. All right, let's go on to some of these. This is for Louise. He's excited. He's very excited. Yes. Louise, such a great name. Here we go. There we go. This is so funny. This says this is to be made for this is to be signed for Matilda, and somebody says, "Hey Mara, thank you for doing this. This is for my daughter. I'm not trying to get you to sign a picture for your fictional self. Thank you, Michael, also known as Dad Beard. That is so funny." All right. There we go. Thank you, Dad Beard. That is so incredibly funny. Oh, this is so sweet. No instructions, just taking this opportunity to say thank you for all the wonderful times. You helped me escape from a not so wonderful childhood. That is for Sandro. I'm very sorry that you had that kind of childhood, but you know, I hear that a lot from people who are fans of Matilda. And I am very sorry that they had to go through that, but I absolutely love that, you know, they could escape through something. I mean, that's a very incredible thing to hear. I think that it's something that I didn't really understand when I was a kid, that I would be giving people that escape. But now I just think about it and I'm just like, my gosh, that is so incredible. All right, so this next one is going to be for Emma. Another name that I love. Emma, that is for you. All right, and now for Carter. I went to school with a girl named Carter, actually. Are you left-handed? I'm not. I'm right-handed. It's mirror image. Yeah, this is my left hand. This is my right. This is for Carter. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. There's a Matilda whose birthday is July 24th, too, which is amazing. Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have the Sharpie for her right now, so I'm going to have to get that. And then get a couple more, I think, and do one just for those people because they're amazing. So some stories are very special and can mean so much to so many people. I know, it's true. This is for, I believe, Cerise. A lot of beautiful names today. I love them. A lot of like French names. Really, really gorgeous names. Here we go. It says, Mara, thank you for being you. Thank you for being you, Cerise. Have I ever released a song? No, I'm not a musician. I mean, I can sing kind of, but not the way that like legitimately people can. This is for Hawkeye, who wants a sweet message from the loveliest teacher ever. Let's see. I'm gonna say, do your times tables. Do your times tables or else. Am I left-handed? I am not left-handed. That is just the way that this thing makes it look. Here we go. This is for Nick. Are you my age? I believe that I am. I wonder what the cast of Matilda are doing right now. I wonder what they're doing too. They should call me. All right, this is for Nick. Thank you, Nick. A character that I wrote, I guess technically the main character in a play I wrote when I was very young. The first full-length play I wrote was named Nick. All right, this is for Mallory. Do I have a favorite movie? Oh, that is a very good question. I love anything Kurosawa. So like, let's see. I love Seven Samurai. I love Ikiru, but I also love stuff like Clueless. Clueless is so much fun. I also love, what other movies do I love? Children of Men is a favorite movie of mine. Shaun of the Dead is a favorite movie of mine. What else? Blame It on Fidel is one of my favorite movies. Persepolis I think is a wonderful movie. I'm trying to think of all my favorite movies now, and it's very hard. How can I get one of those pictures? You can go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson. Suspiria, no, I am a wimp when it comes to horror movies. There are some horror movies that I really like, but I am a wimp. I get way too scared. Let's see. So that was for Mallory. Let's see, who else do we have here? This is going to be for Sean. Thank you, Sean. Say something in Spanish. Yo no hablo español bien. I don't speak Spanish well. All right, this is going to be for Sean. That's for you, Sean. Cody McMains is, I believe he is a skydiving instructor now, which is super cool, right? And, we have a bunch of friends in common. He's, like, people met him as an adult, completely different than the way that I met him as a kid. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. So here is for another, this is for Samantha, and they want a, let's see, they say a snarky message for them. So let's see, to Samantha. Were there any movie parts you didn't get that we might know? Yeah, several actually. Probably the best known one is Arrested Development. I could have auditioned for that, but instead I went away to boarding school on my own, of my own volition. And a lot of roles that Kristen Stewart got, I auditioned for. Thank you, Theo, for scaring the living daylights out of me. Yeah, isn't your hand hurting yet? Nope, I have had lots of practice with this. I have been signing these things for 28 years. So, you know, it's something that I'm very used to. I will say though that, a lot of times when I do conventions, I am a talker. I am an extrovert. I love meeting people. And sometimes at the end of the day, I realize, oh shoot, I have no voice left. So I have to be careful with that. But this time it's not so bad because I'm just in my own home and I am talking, very quietly. That last one was for Miguel. Here we go. So I had to audition or I was just given roles? It depended, really. It depended on the production. Sometimes they would just offer it to me. Sometimes I was just given a role. And somebody says, let's have an awesome day, everyone. Yeah, go ahead. Have an awesome day. Okay, this is for Peyton. So, Peyton... Thank you, Peyton. All right, this is for Shallow. Interesting. It is not too late to buy one. You can go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson and buy more photos. If I don't get to it this week, I will get to it next time. So I will be doing those. All right, and this is for Shallow. Interesting name. Maybe it's Shallow. And oops, I misspelled something, so I'm going to take this other one. And I am going to address Shallow as my stunt double because apparently they looked just like me as a child, which I think is very, very fun. What's my favorite part about my career? I love doing voiceover. I love becoming being part of someone else. I love being a writer. I love expressing myself. I love also getting to travel to cool places and meet cool people. All right, and I am out of one of these, so I'm going to have to skip to the next one. I'm gonna have to skip to a couple of them. And yeah, and uh-oh, it looks like I have run out. So it looks like this is the end of the signing. So if you want to ask any questions, go ahead and ask. Maybe Theo will come by again. He's currently rubbing his face against some of these photos. Hopefully nobody is allergic. Oh yes, and it's shallow like the shallow end of a swimming pool. All right, so yeah. Would you ever write a children's book? That is a good question. I've definitely had a couple of ideas, you know, percolating. Definitely something that I would love to do. Somebody said, no, it's okay. I'll be back. Hoping you realize you're one of the cool people. I don't identify as cool. I don't think that I'm a very cool person. Favorite Thomas and Friends character? James is very funny. Let's be real. James is very funny. Let's see. Have you ever revisited the Wormwood household? Like the actual house? No. Let's see. Let's see. What else? Yes, thank you so much. How have I been coping with COVID and mental health? It's been so hard. It has been hard. It's been incredibly hard. I think part of it is knowing that everybody else is kind of suffering too, which is terrible, of course. But it's something that's very... It's something that's you know, we're all kind of, it's good in a way knowing that everybody else is going through something terrible because you don't feel alone. What's your favorite movie? It's not Matilda, although I do think that Matilda is a wonderful movie. My favorite movies are, let's see, Children of Men, Clueless, what else? Cabaret, Seven Samurai, Ikiru, let's see, Persepolis. I'm looking over at like my old DVDs. Shaun of the Dead is really good. So many movies. All About Eve is a great one. Really love that one. Let's see. Animated movies, I don't know. I love so many animated movies that I do not know if I could actually doing one. Will you be saving this live stream? Yes, I absolutely will be. You are an icon, by the way. Thank you so much. Clueless is a classic. It absolutely is. Are you wearing a Matilda shirt? Yes, you can get this at superyaki.com. They are absolutely wonderful people. And it's funny because I actually was directed by Danny DeVito. But yeah, they make a lot of really wonderful stuff about a lot of wonderful movies that, you know, maybe some people overlook because they thought they were too girly or too silly or too frivolous, something like that. But, you know, I really love them. How do I feel about the musical movie? Great, good for them. Someone that says they are a Matilda freak, which I absolutely love. Who's the best DOP you worked with? Oh, I don't know, actually. That is a very good question. Let's see. Do you have anything from the set of Matilda? I think I do still have some. Somebody says photo, please. Go to streamily.com/Mara Wilson to buy some. Let's see. Oh my gosh, as I began transitioning 2 years back, my first name that came to mind was Lily. I love that. I absolutely love that. I actually met a Mara in San Francisco who told me that she took her name from the Simple Wish box, and I started crying at that because someone naming themselves after you or naming their child after you is the nicest thing ever. Have you ever seen Good Morning Vietnam? I have. It's very funny. Mara, do you know how much we Albanians love your film? Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that. I have a lot of fans in Albania. I love that. Matilda allowed me to be okay with myself. Thank you so much. Je t'aime from France. Merci. I do not speak French very well, but you know. What's a book that you would like to be in the film adaptation? Ooh, that's a very good question. I would have to think about that. So yeah, all right. So someone said, that's cool. I'm Albanian. Yeah, I've never been to Albania. Maybe I will someday. This is the thing, guys. If there's any conventions nearby that, you know, are hosting people, maybe give them a shout out and say that you want me there and maybe I will show up. So, what is my favorite place to visit? Let's see. I have a lot of friends in London, so I love that area. Really, I'm Toronto. I really love Toronto. Let's see. I went to Monterrey, Mexico a couple years ago. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. My very good friend is from there. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. The most famous person you wanted to meet but never got to. Oh, another good question. Let's see. I honestly wanted to thank Roger Ebert for always being nice about my movies, and I never got to. You've got to come to Lubbock Con 2023. That's from my friend Danae. I love you, Danae. You got to, maybe I'll give you my agent's information. We love you from South Africa. Thank you so much. Do you reckon you'd try any more stand-up anytime? I did a lot of stand-up shows in my 20s, and I did a lot of storytelling shows. And stand-up is a very competitive world. You have to be very, very good. It's very, very hard. So I don't know if I would want to do that as a career, but I do miss doing shows. I do really love doing shows. Do you have any book recommendations? Yes, I always have book recommendations. Let's see. Books that I've read recently that I really liked. I really liked The Woman Warrior. I really liked The Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I really liked The Boys of My Youth by Joanne Beard. I really liked Too Much by Rachel Verona Cody. I really liked, I really liked The Three Body Problem by Liu Cixin. I think I mispronounced his name. I feel terrible about that. And what else? I liked Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. And yeah, I liked Get Well Soon by Jennifer Wright, and so many others. I liked Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. If you like romance, I really liked that one. The audiobook for that is particularly wonderful. Yeah, those are some books that I've read lately. I'm also trying to catch up on some of the classics via audiobook, stuff like If Beale Street Could Talk, and I just started listening to, what's it called? In Cold Blood, which is great. And I've been reading the Dark Forest trilogy. I'm almost done with the Dark Forest. Very, very hard to listen to sometimes. Very, very scary, but also very fun. So yeah, those are some books that I'm reading. Maybe give some of them a chance. And yeah, it's been wonderful talking with all of you guys, and I will be seeing you guys again soon when I do another signing. All right, so everybody take care. Happy Sunday/Monday, and thank you all so much for being fans and for being your wonderful self. All right.